everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke out the night. Keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it don't false. We call him China. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock. Cardiac eye. I'm the boss man in a suit with no tie. I can't be, I gotta stay. Put me some in the can and it's dry. Riding in special like Bunny and Clyde. Don't worry.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we join you from South Philly, close to 70,000 strong, packing Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles. Coming up, a terrific matchup to decide who represents the NFC in the Super Bowl. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Philadelphia Eagles. So glad to have you with us. Mike Tirico next to Greg Olsen here in the booth. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. He'll get across the 5, and that's it. Good coverage. They got him down at the 6.
At their own 6-yard line.
They'll run with the rookie, drafted in the 3rd round.
Number 31,
Not much happening there, just a short gain.
Ezaraku on the tackle. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 7-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9.
Great, set. 63.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to be taken down at the 17-yard line. His first catch of this NFC Championship game, good enough for a first down.
Great, set. Trimmer, crowd left Yeti. No touch.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's out wide to Reynolds. And after the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
A carry here for Reynolds. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
So, 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Hey, great, set. Tiger horn. Hey, let's go. Trimmer. No touch.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. His first catch of this NFC Championship game, good enough for a first down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
No touch.
On the ground, it's Reynolds. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
The ball carried by number 31. He's across midfield to the 48-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and 6.
Go Silver, ready? No touch.
Hurts now. Oh, he gets a good read defensively and intercepts it. And the Cowboys are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
Yeah, that's just a tough break here in the early going of this postseason, Mike. Everyone stresses the value of the ball, especially in the playoffs. Not only does that interception put an end to this drive, but it also gives all the momentum here early to their opponent.
Ready! Blaster, 6! Set! Set!
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he'll be run out of bounds. That's a good game on first down. They pick up 7 yards.
Out of bounds at the 26-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 3.
Ready, ready! Black, 95! Set!
Thrown quickly, RPO, that's Taylor.
A 7-yard
And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
A gain of
The
7.
timing of these
And the
RPO
Cowboys
concepts,
first
that's
down.
the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup, you could be coming back due to a flag.
He'll go right back to Taylor, who's got it again. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
The drag route, we used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
And he'll get a couple of yards, and that's good enough for the first down.
First down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run game. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
On the double!
Couple of first downs has them out to the 45-yard line as it's 1st and 10.
Yellow, 22! Set, go!
Here's a first carry for their running back, and he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd
He was
down.
brought down at his 49-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Check pink! Red, hunt!
Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
And it's 3rd
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
They're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
Let's go now! Ready!
He'll look to throw. That's into the hands of Jaden Blue. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. That's good for a Dallas first down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. 1 quarter down, 3 to go on the road to the Super Bowl. What will the 2nd quarter have in store? And we're back in Philly in a moment. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Here we go, set! Blue, 32! Hut, hut!
Back to the ground, he'll get it again. Only a couple on that one.
Another
It'll
carry
set
for the
up
running back.
third down.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A 3-yard gain on the play brings up third down.
'52 blaster. Here we go. Set, Hunt.
That is caught left side by
The
Taylor.
pass.
And a good
Complete
short
to number
tackle right
81.
there. It stops him a
A gain
good
of 3.
distance short of the marker.
It's fourth down.
It sets up fourth down. Kicking time, the field goal unit out for the Cowboys. This one from 54 yards out. He'll bang that one through.
field goal
It's
is
good.
good.
And the
Makes the
Cowboys
score
will take
Cowboys
a
3,
3-0 lead.
Eagles nothing.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down
The
there?
Eagles take
And
over
he'll be
first
brought
and
down
10
just
at
beyond the
their own
25-yard line.
27-yard line.
Crowd left Yeti. Man, no touch set. And anyway, no touch.
On first down, it's Hurts. Quick throw, taken in, and they'll be set up now.
A
Up
gain of
past the
15
40 with that one.
yards. And the
His first
Eagles
catch of this
first
NFC
down.
Championship game, good enough for a
and
first
10 at
down.
the 42-yard
Really nice
line.
job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
No touch.
Hurts to the air on first down. Open man, the tight end, straight down the field.
It's a gain
And he'll
of
be
32
taken down, but they
yards.
are in business
That's another
inside the
Eagles
30-yard line.
first down.
That is
First
2
and 10
big
at the
pickups to start the
26-yard
drive.
line.
32 on the latest. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Here's Reynolds. He'll be
Number
taken
31,
down
the ball
after
carrier.
a gain of 2.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
From the 24 now, here's second and 8.
Great, set. Crowd left Yeti. And anyway, no touch.
To throw is Hurts. Good coverage there in the end
pass.
zone. That is incomplete.
Incomplete from the
Terrific
contact.
work. They separated the man from the
Brings up
football,
third down
and it'll bring
and
up
8 yards
third
to
down.
go.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
Yeti.
Third, they need 8.
No touch set. And anyway, no touch.
Now Hurts. Open man, left side. He's got
A
it.
gain of 10
And he
yards.
puts his head down and he
That's
picks up
another
the first
Eagles
down.
First down.
And this is what can happen when you're
First and
so
10
worried
at the
about protecting the
40-yard
sticks,
line.
Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets to the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll try again here. Second and 10.
No touch set. No touch.
To the air again. Hurts. Here's a screen set up for Reynolds.
Hurts pass.
And he's going to be dropped
Complete
after
to
a
number
pickup of
31.
about 5.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it third and 4.
It's third and 4.
Go silver. Great, set. And anyway, no touch.
That one, take it in, middle of the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Jake Elliott on for the point after.
Greg, it's one of those, sometimes you got to feel like you know where the ball's going to go, and the defense knows it too, but it still ends up in that guy's hands for the touchdown.
Absolutely, Mike. In these critical situations, like down here in the red zone, it's players, not plays. It doesn't matter what you draw up on the board. You say, okay, who's my best player? Put them in a good matchup, let them go win, and give them a chance. That's exactly what they do here, and I think we're going to see a lot of this the rest of the game.
Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
Okay, break. Here we go. Set.
His drive will start on the ground. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you can see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. He never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
Blaster, 6. Ready! Smash! Red! Set! Hut! 60 red! Ready?
Throwing now from the gun. There's a short one caught by Taylor.
On second down.
Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Brings up
really nice job there defensively, playing the integrity of that zone defense so well. Anytime an offense is running these crossing routes or these underneath drag routes, they're trying to cause confusion with the underneath zone defenders. In this case, they all stuck to their reads, they all played their responsibilities, and they're not able to pick up any additional yards after the catch.
Drill green. Blue, go. Hut.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. So the Eagles will use their first time out here, as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down's looming. That's fielded at about the 18. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line.
Hey, Silver. 63, 60.
On first down, it's Hurts. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Man is open, middle of the field. It is caught. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. It's a huge play in a tight ball game. An even 40 yards. Here's first and 10.
Hey, 73. Right there. Low Silver, ready?
To throw, Hurts. This one complete right side. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. His first catch of this NFC Championship game, good enough for a first down. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this first half. So it took just 3 plays, but just like that, they have first and goal.
Crowd left Yeti. No touch.
Reynolds. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across,
Short of the goal
setting
line.
up second
A gain of
and
3
goal.
brings up second and goal.
From a little closer, here's second and goal.
No touch, set. Hey, let's go, let's go, let's go. No touch, set.
They'll try to run this one in. Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, Eagles.
Jake Elliott on
Make
for
no
the
mistake
point
about
after.
it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world.
Makes the score
He's able to
Eagles
displace the defense
14,
right there at the point of
Cowboys
attack, and
3.
that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This will be returned from the 2. And he will get cut down
The
short,
Cowboys take
shy
over
of the
first and
20-yard
10
line.
at their own 19-yard line.
Red, cycle. Here we go.
Taylor, the
60 red.
tight end, is in
60
motion.
red. Set.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's out of bounds. They're going to mark him at the 35.
That's
His
good
first
for a
catch of this
Cowboys
NFC
first
Championship
down.
game. Good enough for a
gain
first
of
down.
16 yards.
These are the kind of plays that when you
And
draw
the
them up on the
Cowboy
chalkboard, Mike,
first down.
they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way
Okay,
across
ready?
the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time.
Set,
Let's give a lot of
ready.
credit to the big guys up front.
10 black.
Taylor, the tight end, is in motion.
Set, go.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work.
Complete to
They're going
number
to get him
81.
down behind the line.
Brought down back at the
Now here's a
29-yard
timeout.
line.
They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break. Work to do now as they come up on second
Black
and long.
ultra. Set, smash, red.
They'll put a
Yellow,
receiver
43.
in motion right.
Ready, ready.
They'll throw out of the gun. That's going to wind up
The second
incomplete.
down pass.
Not much time remaining.
Incomplete
Time for
from the
one more
contact.
snap here in this first half.
It's now third down and
He's just
16.
unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another
Let's go.
shot.
Yellow, 22, green jack. Fury, yellow.
Send a man in motion right.
Hut, hut.
Throwing now on third and long. Now he'll air one out. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Both of these teams hoping to be the ones to lift the George Halas Trophy. Quarter number 3 of the NFC title game underway. He'll start at the 4, and he'll bring it
The
out to the
Cowboys take over first and
22-yard
10
line. And that's where the
at their
offense will
own
take the field.
22-yard line.
Black shock. Here we go, here we go. Hut.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's out of bounds. You're going to mark him at the 35. They get 13 to
yards
begin
on
the
the
drive. It's a first
And the
down.
Cowboys First
Ball
down.
out to the 35-yard
A gain
line
of 13
as they come up
yards.
for 1st and 10.
First
Here we go,
down,
set,
Cowboys.
ready.
Back to throw. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's
Forced to the
2nd down.
ground and incomplete.
And this is really just more
Leads
of
to
the
2nd
same
and
that we
10
saw in the
at the
first half. They have
35-yard
made it a
line.
huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space.
set.
Every single ball has been contested,
right.
and they've done a great job all day.
Set, hut. Black 40. Ready.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. Throwing right, it's taken in. And he's going to be taken down after a big 2nd down pickup. But we do have a penalty marker on the field. Whoa, things are getting tougher. It's now 3rd and 15.
Come on, set. 52 blue, drill green. Ready, go.
Now they'll set up to throw. Now a ball deep, middle of the field, and he's down inside the 40-yard
That's
line.
good for a Cowboys.
That is well
First
done
down.
there, converting
A
on
gain of
3rd
31
and
yards.
15.
First down.
Both
Dallas.
pre-snap and post-snap. This is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a
Down.
better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time
35.
play.
Hut, hut.
A handoff as they try to run it here.
Number
And
29
the
in the
struggles
ball carrier.
continue. He's dropped
The tackle
behind the
by
line
Jordan
again.
Davis.
How would you like to
Taken
be
down
this
back
running
at the
back here?
42.
You get the ball, you're thinking, all right, get through the line, and next thing you know, the big old D tackle's just waiting for you there in the hole, nowhere for you to go as he takes you down for a loss.
Seal, black. Ready, red. Slice blue. 10 black. Blue striker. Hut.
He'll drop to throw. Forced to his right. He's going to tuck it and go.
Well, let's give
The
credit here to the
quarterback on the
coverage
scramble.
unit, Mike. There was nowhere
The
to go
tackle
with the
by
ball for
Jordan
that quarterback.
Davis.
He had no choice but to
It's a
just
gain
tuck
of
it down
4.
himself, and
Brings
he's
up
able only to
3rd
pick up a
and
short
9.
gain.
They need to get to the 29 here, facing 3rd down.
Set, ready. Blaster, yellow, 43. Smash, red. Set.
They'll look to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. Give him 14 on that one. First down, Cowboys.
First and 10.
So
at
here's
the
a play, Mike, that
24-yard
is
line.
clearly designed to attack the middle third of the field. So think it's roughly the space between the numbers. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And once he understood where his leverage was and he gets his head around, great job by the quarterback on time, delivering a strike.
Red, 38. Black shock. Red, cycle. Set, go.
To the air now on 1st and 10. That's right side and caught by Taylor.
13
And
more
they'll
yards.
move it down to the
That's
11-yard
another
line. He's out of
Cowboys
bounds there.
First down.
That's
First and 10
13
at the
more on that
11-yard
play.
line.
And quickly, another first down.
Set. Ready, ready.
The red zone now. He'll drop to throw. That one taken in. Touchdown, Dallas. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Okay,
Decision
right?
is made. The offense will stay out there and go for
The
two.
Cowboys will line up for the
Go,
two-point
38.
conversion.
Hut, hut.
On on the zone read. He'll keep it himself. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Great, set. On anyone, that. No touch.
They'll begin here on the ground. And a nice run. Get them about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
45-yard line.
Well, Mike, you know the old saying, the more tight ends on the field, the better. And in this case, it worked out perfectly. A lot of big bodies on the field, hat for a hat. Nice job there by the back, picking up a good gain.
Second and inches.
No touch that. No touch that.
They'll stick with him again. And he's going to pick up the 1st down across midfield and down at the 49.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Tiger Hornet. Great, set. No touch.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Quick throw, taken in,
Pass.
and no chance to turn and go. That one good
It's a
for just a
pickup of
couple.
3. Brings up
Similar to a tight
2nd
end,
and
the
7
slot receiver
at
is
the
often
46-yard
considered
line.
the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Great, set. On anyone, that.
Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. He's going to air this one out. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
And he's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
1st down.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on 3rd down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
Great, set. On anyone, that. Hey. No touch.
Again, Hurts. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
And this is exactly how they coach it. Once he realized he wasn't going to get home, he does the next best thing. Get that big old hand up and knock the ball away.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Go Silver, ready? Hey, Silver. Alpha. Hey! No touch.
Hurts will try it again. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
Quarterback's lucky on that one, Mike, that ball ended up just harmlessly falling to the ground. It was that initial pressure that got to him that forced the errant throw, and fortunately for this offense, that ball didn't end up going the other way.
No touch that. On anyone, that. 73. Carl Levieti. No touch that.
On third down, here's Hurts. A pass deep for Reynolds. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles will extend this third quarter lead.
11. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. A return now from the 4. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
27-yard line.
Black Ultra. Green. Here we go. Set.
Receiver in motion. Going right.
Set.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Forced out wide. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a first down.
The offense retains
and good work
possession.
there to get the first down yardage, and maybe better fortune that they get the ball back, and Greg retained possession.
Nice job by the back there, Mike. He's able to get the first down, and I know that's where his mind was, but he can't forget to protect the ball, and that's the utmost importance. And fortunately for him, in this case, the ball ends up going out of bounds.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 3
10 cycles.
at the Eagles' 47-yard
Taylor,
line.
the tight end, is in motion. 1 quarter remains in the NFC Championship game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3.
Go now. Clock. 10. Yellow. 43.
Taylor, the tight end, is in motion.
Hut, hut.
On 2nd down, here's a run to begin the 4th quarter.
By number 20.
And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield. Taylor, the tight end, is in motion.
Hut, hut.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. That's taken in.
Pass.
And a good job here defensively. They did not let him
A 2-yard
get away.
gain.
He's well
It's
short
4th
of the
down.
first down marker.
6. Mega. Drill green. Fury. Yellow.
Taylor, the tight end, is in motion.
Set. Hut.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And they're going to get the first down. They were forced to go for it, and it's going to work
It's a
out
gain
for
of
them.
10.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and
Check.
the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be
Number
tackled and
29,
played
the ball
in
carrier.
front of you? That's what every defensive
Out of bounds
coordinator
at the
struggles with, so
34-yard line.
they can't get
It's a
too
gain of
soft here
5.
as they
Brings
try to
up
hold on to
2nd
this
and
lead here
5.
late. You know, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
From the 34-yard line, here's
Let's go.
2nd and 5.
50. Green. Ready. Go.
He'll look to throw. Flushed to his left. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
Got it?
Here now, 3rd and 5.
Black ultra. Here we go. Set. Black. Black shock. Set.
Throwing now from the gun. Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down.
Down. Hey, hey, blue. Yellow. Rail. Yellow. Spike. White. Set.
That is caught at the 3. And he will score. Game on. Touchdown, Cowboys. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
24-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Great, set. Anyone up? No touch.
Whoa. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
And an Eagles.
A big one here in the 4th quarter.
1st and
33 yards.
42-yard line.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the 4th quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
Great, set. On anyone up? No touch.
They'll run. He'll try the left side now. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 7.
Great, set. On anyone up? Hey, easy, 63, bad. No touch.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a 1st down.
At the 21-yard line.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative, just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Sherman, no touch.
They'll turn and hand this one off. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
31.
And we'll see a timeout used by the defense, stopping it right out of the break. A minute 57 to go in the game.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike, and they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Good. No touch.
They'll run on second down. Whistles here. We have another stoppage. Timeout called by the defense with 1:53 remaining.
15-yard line. A gain of a yard on the play brings up 3rd and 4.
Important one here. Want to keep this drive moving. Got to pick up 3rd and 4.
No touch.
They'll drop to throw. That's over the middle and take it in. He's got it. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up 1st and goal.
What an impressive drive this has really been, and it's a combination of big plays and 3rd down conversions. Now after that last 3rd down pickup, it's 1st and goal. They got a chance to finish this really impressive drive and come away with 6.
Well, a touchdown here could be the capper to a victory. It is 1st and goal. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Eagles.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
Makes the score Eagles 28, Cowboys 18. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Here is 1st and 10.
Black, set, ready. Black.
Taylor, the
35.
tight end, is in motion.
Set, go.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll go right and find his running back.
Yards on the play.
And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line.
1st down.
Steal. Black.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Taylor, the tight end, is in motion.
Hut, go.
Back to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. One timeout at their disposal, but the more pressing need, have to score twice. It's 1st and 10.
Cowboys.
Ready.
Moving to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Claws red. Ready.
Back to the air one more time. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route.
Yards.
And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
Down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They'll look to throw yet again. Look at that. Slinged it across his body and connected. They'll come up now for 2nd down.
Gain of 8 brings up 2nd and 2 at the Eagles' 27-yard line.
Black. Set.
They'll look to throw again. On the run to the right. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
The kicker
And with that late score, it's going to give them a little bit of late life here, Mike. But remember, the next series of events is very unlikely. They need to get the onside kick and then likely a Hail Mary situation. So while they definitely have a little bit of a chance, I think it's pretty slim.
In need of a recovery and a quick field goal, here comes the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
No touch.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
No touch.
Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. So it's a win here for the Eagles as their fans will celebrate. They claim the George Halas Trophy, champions of the NFC